It's still 2.5 weeks before election day, but as you can see, pre-polling has already started here in Gosford. And there's a strange feeling of friendliness that has descended over the place here. We expected a few fights and a little bit of argy-bargy, but as it turns out, everyone's really eager to help us determine how we should vote. What do you think are the big issues for the Central Coast in this election?
Climate change and the coal mines. I don't want them. I do want climate change though.
And do you think any of the parties are worried about that?
I think Labor says they are, so yep, I hope they're right.
And what outcome are you hoping for from the election?
I'd like a Labor win.
The two parties can give, but there's not the two parties anymore. And they've got to get preferences from whomever they can. I think the Labor Party is going to be trying hard to do it without preferences. And we'll just see what happens from there.
Do you think any of the independents or any of the minor parties have a show here in Robertson?
They'll make a difference.
I don't think Lucy Wicks has done what she's supposed to have done. So I put her number 2 and I put Labor number 1. The rest of them are all for a lunatic asylum as far as I'm concerned.
See, I'm a self-funded retiree, and those franking credits, they take that off me, that's going to hurt me fairly badly. So.
And does that mean you'll be leaning more towards the coalition or some of the independents or minor parties?
I think more towards the coalition. Scott Morrison, well, I don't trust any of them really. They're a bunch of liars. No better put that on TV. They promise you the world, and when they get in, you don't always get it. But Scott Morrison seems to be okay, but I didn't want to vote for Shorten because of that reason. See, he's made it clear last night on TV that they're going to do that, so take away the franking credits.
Oh, look, I think it's the nation's the issue. Old Paul Keating used to say, don't shoot yourself in the foot. And that pretty much stands to now, because I'm going to give this government now another chance, another 4 years. Because I do believe what they're doing is in the right direction.
I'm looking for something different. I think the Liberal Party really has done a lot of dirty things in the last few years.
For point blank, Abraham, because I think we need a voice, a secure voice for our Central Coast, and he will work for our community well and will listen to everyone.
It's heading in the right direction. The boat people and all that's heading in the right direction.
Change the Rules is the ACTU trade union campaign to change the rules in terms of workers' lives, workers' pay, workers' conditions. At the moment, we've got penalty rates that have been cut. Lucy Wicks voted 8 times to cut penalty rates. We've got workers that are struggling to get ahead in terms of paying their bills, cost of living, rents going through the roof. And we have a crisis at the moment in terms of youth unemployment here on the coast.
The bigger issue, in my point of view, is employment, especially for disabled people, because it's very hard to get a job with a disability here on our Central Coast.
There's only 1,089 votes here that, if changed from the last federal election in 2016, could determine the outcome of this seat, which for the last 40 years has determined the outcome of the federal election.
So climate change, unemployment and franking credits seem to be a hot topic for people today, but no clear-cut favourite emerging. I guess we'll have to wait to May 18 to find out the outcome. This is Ross Barry, Community News Partners.